This is going to be a full video on how Facebook's AI targeting actually works. If you don't already know me, my name is Keeler. I run an agency that does Facebook advertising for e-com brands. We help e-com brands scale to $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a month, and even more than that. But back into the video today on how Facebook's AI targeting actually works, and it's pretty simple, but it may get a little complicated at times. So the first thing is, how does Facebook actually choose which ads to show people? Now, this is going to be really simple because they give you the full explanation actually on their blog. So this is a full photo that I got from their blog, and it has the advertiser bid times the estimated auction rate plus the ad quality, and then gets a total value, and it actually ranks the ad. So what does all of this actually mean? Well, the advertiser bid is how much you're paying to put your ad in front of that person, and then the estimated action rate is how likely someone is to do your conversion event, whether it's purchase, lead, book a meeting, whatever it may be. There's multiple conversions you could choose inside Facebook itself. And the ad quality is pretty simple. If it's a bad ad, Facebook really doesn't want to show it. And if it's a good ad, it's obviously going to push it to more people. And it takes all of this and it combines it into a total score that it gives the ad. So your ad may have a 1 out of 10 scale on it, and it may be 8, or it may be a 9, it may be a 10, it may even be a 3 or a 4 or 2, whatever it may be. Facebook will actually rank that ad in its system and show that ad to more people based on those 3 things. Now, this is important because you really need to kind of speak really to only 2 of these things in your ad, which is going to be the estimated action rate and the ad quality itself. So if you have a call to action on your ad, or you have a big heading on your ad that says 15% off site wide, that's going to make people more likely to actually convert on your site, which is the estimated action rate someone's going to take. And then the ad quality too. If you have bad ads, or you have bad photos on your ads, it's low quality or just doesn't look good, Facebook doesn't want to push that ad because it's so low quality and doesn't make their platform look good itself, and it's going to take people away from their platform. So they don't want to push a bad ad that's not going to make their platform look good and draw people away from their platform. So let's say someone's looking at your ad and they swipe off their platform. That's technically not a good thing in Facebook's eyes. That means the ad quality is probably not good, and it's going to actually rank your ad lower now. But now let's jump into how Facebook's AI actually targets people. So one of the big things that they actually do is they get information from other platforms. Now, they won't say what platforms they get information from. They will only say some businesses send us information, which that could open up so many businesses that send them information, whether it's Google, Apple, big tech companies. It could be literally anybody, and they collect all this data on you anyway. So all these platforms could be sharing information. And let's say I search up shirts on Google, and then I get hit with clothing companies on Facebook. So they're using data from other companies and using that to their advantage on Facebook advertising. So the machine learning will actually use that data on other platforms to show you certain ads based on what you searched or what you've liked in the past on other platforms like Google, Apple, whatever it may be. Now let's get into how machine learning actually kind of works. So this may get a little tricky, but it should make sense when I am done explaining it. But let's say you have an ad. You have person 1, person 2, person 3, and person 4 that shows that ad to. Let's say person 1 is interested. It's going to target more people like person 1 and move down the chain or move down the waterfall, whatever you want to call it. And then now it chooses another 4 people that are very similar to person 1. And let's say now in that row, another person is interested in your product or your service, whatever it may be. They visit your website, but they don't actually purchase or book a meeting with you, whatever it may be. It's now going to target more people like that person in that row, and keep on going down every time and keep on targeting more people. Now, out of all those people it's shown the ad to, it's going to collect data from all those people based off what they've seen on Reels, what they've seen for posts, who they follow, all the data they have from other platforms as well. And it's going to send that to the machine learning to target more people that would be interested in your product. So all that data gets thrown back into the machine learning aspect of Facebook, which is considered AI, and that is going to target more people. So that's why when we launch a new DCT or we're testing new ads, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 days to actually see the ad start performing well. That's because it needs money to show the ad to people. And once it starts finding more and more people that are actually interested in the ad and your website or your service, your product, whatever it may be, it's going to start targeting more people like that and what they have in common, their interests, the data that they have on them, and keep on targeting similar and similar people until you start getting conversions on your website or conversions for your product or your service, whatever it may be. So if that made sense, let me know in the comments. I kind of drew this chart myself and I thought it kind of made sense to me, but might not make sense to some other people. But in summary, that's how machine learning works. So how is this actually working inside an ad set, or actually inside your ad or inside your campaign? Well, if you have a main campaign inside Facebook, it's sending all that information to the campaign itself, and then all the ads inside the ad set are sending data information to the ad set, and then the ad itself is targeting certain people. So your campaign may have a bunch of information of different people because this ad may work for this group, this ad may work for this group, this ad may work for this group, and we have ad sets that are really targeting different groups or different people, whatever it may be. So each level basically has a bunch of data, and it's collecting all that data to maximize your campaign itself. So for example, let's say I start a new ad inside a new ad set, but I already have a main campaign that I already have. So it's going to know a bunch of information based off previous ad sets and ads I've tested before under that campaign. So it's going to start targeting more people like that with my new ad set and my new ad, which is really beneficial if you have an ad account that you've been putting a lot of money inside and you have a campaign that you spend a lot of money on. It's going to have a bunch of information in it already. So it already knows who to target, which groups to target, and it's going to start targeting those groups automatically instead of having a new ad account and targeting everybody and going down step by step of people who are interested in your product or service. So I hope this made sense to you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments, and I'm dropping more content like this all the time. And that is it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.